Someone's in trouble. Hey guys, what's up? It's Liz, and today I'm going to be talking about artists that I listen to in the fall. And I kind of wanted to do this video just in general because I figured out that during certain times of the year or certain seasons, that's when I listen to certain artists the most. So I'm going to be talking about artists that I listen to a lot more in the fall than any other season or any other time of the year. When I think of fall music, I always think of like moody, acoustic, kind of stripped down versions of songs, or very intense, like extremely sad songs. So we're gonna go into that today. So mostly when I'm going to talk about these artists, a lot of them do have unique voices, and that's kind of why I go towards those certain bands. A lot of them I'm going to say I like them because I think their voice is perfect for the fall. You're going to hear a lot of that. I'm not sorry. You know what you guys signed up for. So we're just going to go through all of them and kind of explain why I listen to them in the fall, what I like about them the most, and a few of my favorite songs from each artist. So let's get into it. So number one for me is Microwave. So the songs I would recommend to listen to from Microwave are Georgia on My Mind, Neighbors, and Drown. The singer does have a very unique voice, and I think that's what makes me want to listen to them during this time of the year more often than not. And that's what I really like about this band in general, obviously. I think the sound that they go for with their music is perfect for fall. Their new EP, I think it's called Keeping Up, has Georgia on My Mind and Keeping Up. Those songs are very emotional, and it's just perfect for fall. They're very both like mellowed out, and it's very different from them because they usually have a lot of full band, but they're more like stripped down kind of acoustic songs from what I remember, because I just listened to them the other day and so many things happen and it just goes in one ear, not the other. So I have them on my fall playlist as of right now. I think I kind of put them in the fall category because I saw them for the first time, I think either in December or around fall. I'm always gonna think of them during that time of the year. Like I saw State Champs in April, and I always feel like April is just the perfect month to listen to them. I don't know, my mind is very weird. But Microwave, I love their music. It took me a while to get into them, but I'm glad I'm finally on board. If you don't listen to them, you should. Number two for me is Movements. The songs for Movements that I'm gonna recommend are Deadly Dole, Losing Fight, which is my favorite, and Fever Dream. Of course, I love Patrick's voice. He's also so nice. If you ever get the chance to talk to him, go for it. He's always been very nice to me whenever I talk to him after shows at the merch table. I've never had a bad encounter with him. Of course, Movements, their music is very emotional and they talk about a lot of different topics, and I truly do like that. Deadly Dole is one of my favorites, and I love just the story and just the writing and what the song's about in general. It's very different. Talked about that song on my channel before. I like their album, but The Outgrown Things will always hold a special place in my heart. I think I just listened to that EP a lot, like kind of getting me prepared for their album. I listened to the album, love it, but I always go back to The Outgrown Things. I have it on vinyl and I listen to it a lot. I love it. My favorite song by them is on it, Losing Fight. I truly do love that song. I love how it's just the acoustic guitar at the beginning and it's just very slow and mellowed, and then once it gets to the very end, it kind of just picks up the pace and becomes a lot more tense and a lot more emotional. Love that. I will always listen to them in the fall because it's just, their music's very moody and emotional, and again, fall to me is very moody and emotional, so yeah. Number three for me is From Indian Lakes. The songs from Indian Lakes that I recommend listening to are The Bells, Lose Myself, and We Follow. From Indian Lakes is a band that I always go back to. I saw them for the first time like a few years ago when me, Liz, Sam, and Jesse all became friends. I was like one of the first concerts I went to with them, and it was honestly amazing. Joey is so nice, the lead singer, and I've only ever seen them once, which sucks, but I didn't know their music at the time. I have a few of their records on vinyl. I love them so much. I love his voice. It's just beautiful. Sounds the exact same live as it does on the record, maybe even better. Their music is just perfect for cold weather or rainy days. That's usually when I put their records on my record player and listen to them. Their new music is very soothing, very mellowed out. But their past music is a little bit more like, not pop punk, but more like kind of rock alternative, and this is just very like stripped down and mellowed out, in my opinion. I've loved everything that they've released and can't wait to hear new music from them because I saw on Twitter that they are in the studio, I believe, or they're writing stuff. not entirely sure. Number 4 for me is Trophy Eyes. The songs from Trophy Eyes that I'm gonna recommend to you guys are Friday Forever, Breathe You In, and I Can Feel It Calling. They're a new band that I recently just got into. I did not like their first album. Love their second album that they just came out with. So good. Their new record is honestly incredible and I can't stop listening to it. I listen to it whenever I am editing at work. Perfect for that, by the way, because I edit at work. I'm a photographer, so I just edit pictures and listen to music. It's the dream. I don't know why, in my opinion, his voice sounds so different on this record than it does on their last record, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the production quality or whatever, or they just wanted to go a different path. Whatever, I'm here for it. But his voice is just very unique. Didn't expect that from him, and I don't know why. And it came out like a month ago, don't know when the album came out, but it was released recently and I just can't stop listening to it. I love the tone of his voice. It's very different and unique. Number 5 for me is GRAYSCALE. The songs from GRAYSCALE that I'm gonna recommend to you guys are Fever Dream, Slept, and Irish Curtains. But I think their music is perfect to listen to in the fall. Their music is just, there's a great day outside. Hello, friend. I want you so badly. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, sorry. I think just seeing them in October and just having such an incredible experience, just talking with them, because I love that band with all my heart, and just them being great performers and just their stage presence is amazing, will always just stick with me, and I think that's why they're kind of just a special band for me in general. That's not a Great Dane. That was a lab. It looked really tall from far away. Just their music in general just fits the mood, kind of emotional vibe for fall. Love it. I just listen to them all year round, let's be honest, but I listen to them a lot during this time of the year. Number 6 for me is Knuckle Puck. The songs from Knuckle Puck I'm gonna recommend are Nervous Passenger, Untitled, and Swing. I think with Knuckle Puck it's different because I saw them at Riot Fest last year. I listened to them non-stop, like on the plane there and on the plane back, because that was the only band that I didn't really know music from that I was seeing that weekend. And then I saw them like a few weeks later on tour, because I think they were touring with GRAYSCALE. They were touring with Movements, because GRAYSCALE was with 4 Year Strong. That's what it was. My mind is so weird. I just remember people giving me a lot of shit for not liking Knuckle Puck. Amanda. And of course, I love them now. We all know this. I just feel that just seeing them during that time of the year kind of just stuck with me, and it just brings back a lot of good memories because last year was just so much fun. So I think Knuckle Puck for me just brings back all of these like great memories. It's a very nostalgic album, in my opinion. Shapeshifter is, along with Copacetic. Knuckle Puck just holds a special place in my heart, and I can't believe that I never listened to them before, and I'm so sorry. Number 7 for me is Turnover. The songs from Turnover that I'm gonna recommend you guys are I Would Hate You If I Could, Humming, and Supernatural. Turnover is a band that I have not seen yet. Yeah, there's only 2 artists on this whole list that I have not seen yet. Turnover is one of them. Turnover is a band that I really do enjoy. It took me a while to get into them. I think I just started listening to them one day and I just was in awe of how perfect their sound is. It's very moody. Love the singer's voice. Love their music. It's just perfect. I listen to it all the time when I have a headache. They're like my entire headache playlist that I have on my Spotify. They're just a band that I listen to like at nighttime mostly, or just on like rainy days. They're perfect to play like during a bonfire. Love them. I usually try and go for their music when it's either rainy out or I'm just trying to relax or I have a really bad headache. Their music's perfect for that. Number 8 for me is Phoebe Bridgers. The songs from Phoebe Bridgers that I'm gonna recommend to you guys are Scott Street, Motion Sickness, and Funeral. She is a newer artist for me. I love her voice. I listened to it at first, wasn't a fan, and then I started like listening to the lyrics, and then her voice just kind of stuck with me, and I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Stranger in the Alps. I have it on vinyl, just bought it. It's my newest record that I have. Love it. I cannot stop listening to this album. Scott Street, Motion Sickness, and Funeral all hit me in different, this whole album makes me want to lay in the middle of my floor with this playing in the background, just staring up at the ceiling. That's how this album makes me feel. So if you're in for a moody, I just need to listen to some music and cry it out, this is the album for you. Love her voice, love her writing. I think she's absolutely brilliant. And her kind of girl group that she has with 2 other artists, can't think of their names off the top of my head. Boy Genius is what it's called. They just released an EP. Love it. Can't stop listening to it. Go check it out if you haven't already. Her music is just, I've been listening to it nonstop for like the past month and a half, so yeah. Number 9 for me is the band CAMINO. The songs from the band CAMINO I'm gonna recommend to you are, of course, My Thoughts on You, The Black and White, and their new song, Know Me. I've mentioned this band quite a few times on my channel before, but I'm mentioning them again because I feel like everyone needs to listen to them, obviously. I love the singer's voice, and they have 2 vocalists. Met them, they're both very nice. Their music is very emotional. I don't know what they do or what they've been through, but this band, my god, whoever writes their lyrics, whoever in the band writes their lyrics has gone through some shit, and I want to know why they feel the need to release just very emotional songs, but like, thank you, I appreciate them. My Thoughts on You makes me want to cry my eyes out. I did cry the first time I heard it. Black and White, oh my god. Know Me, listen to Know Me and you're gonna be like in tears. Oh my god, I listened to it for the first time at work. Bad idea. Their music is just very emotional, sad. It's gonna make you want to cry. It's gonna make you think about your life a lot more than you actually do. Full of Myself and Daphne Blue are really good too. Those are the 2 new songs. I know in my heart that when they release their new album, whenever they decide to, full-length debut album, they need to have a deluxe version where they just have a pack of tissues taped to the CD for those who cried to their music, but like know they're gonna cry, so they're just gonna be prepared. That's a marketing idea. You're welcome. I've just been enjoying their music a lot lately. I saw them last year for the first time. Amazing live. I want to see them again. Next time they're in Chicago on a weekend, I'm going to go see them because they'll never come here, obviously. Duh. Great stage presence. Love them. Number 10 for me is Transit. With Transit, I'm gonna recommend, these are all from their album Joyride, which is my favorite. It's very underrated. Go listen to it. Loneliness Burns, Follow Me, and Nothing Left to Lose. We all know how I feel about Transit. I need to listen to their older music, so don't hate me, but I love Joyride. I liked their last album before that, and I know there's a shit ton of other music that I have not listened to because I am terrible at doing that, so you're welcome. Transit, RIP. They're just a band that I will always love, and this album just so many emotions come with this record, and his voice is just perfect for fall. It's so unique and different. Saw them for the first time with Mayday Parade and We're the In Crowd and forget the other band. The singer is so nice. I talked to him for a good like 10-20 minutes while everyone else was trying to take a picture with him. I was talking and having a great conversation with him. Appreciate that. One of my favorite people that I've ever met in the music industry. This album just makes me want to cry. A lot of the music just really hits me, and I will forever love this band. I will always think their music's perfect for fall because of the singer's voice, and just this album in general is just perfect for that. So that's really all I have to talk about with you guys today. What artists are your favorites to listen to during this time of the year? I would love to know. Maybe I need to add some more to my fall playlist. If you want to check out my fall playlist where a lot of these songs I mentioned today are going to be in it, we'll link it down below for you guys to go check out, and if you want to follow it, you can go for it. If you want to follow me on Spotify, I have a lot of playlists that I put together all the time, or whenever new releases come out, I always put it in my new releases playlist, and then I kind of just put them in their own little section on my account. So go check it out if you want to. Well, if you guys haven't already, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put videos out 1 to 2 times a week, and you can follow me on any of my social media sites at Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, or Snapchat at Zbethian. It's the same way spelled on every single account. I hope you guys have a great day today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.